Hey, what's happening, my people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Josian, and you're watching Kingdom Sense. Now today, we're going to be taking a look at another one of these Lattafas. And this Lattafa is a clone of a very, very loved fragrance. It's by Jean-Paul Gaultier. It is Ultra Male, which is probably one of their most popular fragrances. I know that Le Male has been getting a lot of hype lately. At first, people didn't really like it, but then they started coming around to the more wintertime scent profile. But Ultra Male is still the very popular fragrance that people love, especially for like club fragrances, going out to parties and stuff. And this fragrance is called Lattafa's Ramz Silver, Ramz Silver. They do have a gold version of this, but this is Lattafa Ramz Silver. This fragrance, I got it off of Fragrancebuy. No, hold on. I got it off of Joma Shop, and it was about $15, $15 to $20, something like that, like $17 probably. So very inexpensive fragrance. Now, when it comes to the bottle, it is a full matte black bottle. Okay, so there is no fingerprints. You don't have to worry about any fingerprints on this bottle. It has these little plaques here. I don't know what that says, but right here you have Ramz Lattafa, and then on the bottom, it has together, jazz, admire, touch, cool, love, hot, you, and I mean, a whole bunch of, has mom on their status. I don't know exactly what any of this means. It's just a lot of words being put on the bottle. But it does look pretty cool on there. And the bottom, you have your Lattafa sticker. It is a eau de parfum concentration, 80%. And then the cap, it is pretty snug in there. It is a plastic cap, but it does squeeze into place, and you can pick it up through the cap, and that's why you don't do that. Okay, so this fragrance, now let's show you the atomizer real quick, just so you could get an idea of what it looks like. 3 little sprays right there, little short burst sprays, not that good of an atomizer, but it gets the job done. So when it comes to the fragrance, it is Le Male, it is Ultra Male, it is definitely that scent profile. It's very sweet, but it has a little bit of alcohol tinge in the beginning that you have to kind of let it air out in the beginning before you kind of go in for a sniff, because you're just going to get all alcohol. But once it settles down, it smells so good. It smells really good. Instead of apple, it uses pear in this one. It has lavender, bergamot, and mint. These are all notes from Fragrantica. I don't know how accurate these are, because a lot of these Middle Eastern brands, they don't really, even when they provide notes, the notes sometimes aren't even what you smell on the fragrance. But in this case, I do smell the pear. It is like a real sweet, it's a real candy-ish sweetness. It's very good. You have lavender, bergamot, and mint. You have some cardamom in there and some sage. And then in the bottom, you always have to have that vanilla, amber, musk, and patchouli, which is the same thing that's in a lot of the clones, and including Ultra Male. All right. So this scent, if you smelled Jean-Paul Ultra Male, you smell this. it smells so good. Now, it is very sweet, but the sweetness is not as bubblegummy as Ultra Male, and as much as another clone that I recently did a review on, called Afnan's 9 p.m. Now this one in the beginning is very, very candy apple sweet. Very sweet, very like it's just very, very bubblegummy sweet. This one is sweet, but it's not as bubblegummy. It's not as intense. It smells really good. This smells incredible. It smells very, very similar to both of them, to Ultra Male, but when it comes to scent profile, in my opinion, I think that I like this one, the Ramz Silver, a little bit more. Not much, especially just in the opening, just because in the opening, in the beginning of the scent, it is not that bubblegummy sweetness. It is a little toned down. You could smell the pear, you could smell a little bit of the sage in there. You have other things that you could smell besides that bubblegum scent. So, in my opinion, I like the Lattafa Ramz Silver. The scent profile a little bit better, but that's where it ends, because Afnan's 9 p.m. is probably better in every other situation or occasion. Now, this isn't a slouch. Ramz Silver lasts a good amount of time. I'm talking about 6 to 7 hours on my skin. It does last a long time. It projects very, very well. And if you're in high heat situations, if you're at a party, if you're moving around a lot, the sweetness will amplify the projection of the fragrance. So the Lattafa Ramz Silver projection is good, longevity is good, but it's just not the par. It's not as good as 9 p.m. 9 p.m. is incredible when it comes to how long it lasts on my skin, how loud it projects, and how good it smells. I mean, it does smell really, really good, especially when it dries down. I think that they're like neck and neck. When it dries down, I may like 9 p.m. a little bit more when it dries down, but the opening or the beginning of the scent, I give it to Lattafa's. Okay, but Lattafa has that alcohol smell in the beginning. Now, to be honest, Lattafa, you're paying $15 to $20 for this 100 ml size fragrance. So that's a great deal for a great smelling fragrance. Now, for the 9 p.m., you're probably going to be looking at about $28, $30, depending on, because it's been getting so much hype that the prices have been going up. So I've seen it for like $33, $35. So you're gonna be paying close to twice as much for the 9 p.m. than you are for the Ramz Silver, the Lattafa. Now, would I say that the 9 p.m. is double as good or twice as good as Ramz? No, I cannot say that. I think that both of them smell incredible. Both smell very sweet. Both are great clones of Ultra Male, but it all depends on what you want. Do you want the best, cheapest clone that smells great and it'll last a good amount, or do you want to fork over a few extra dollars and get the one that lasts a very long time, that it projects like crazy, the quality of the scent is smoother and is so, like, even the Afnan, when you spray it in the beginning, right from Jump Street, you don't get the alcohol tinge. You smell the fragrance. It is smooth, very bubblegummy, but it's very, very smooth, very smooth. So it all depends on what you want to do. But this is a Lattafa Ramz Silver review. I give it a rating. I haven't been rating anything. I would probably get this an 8 out of 10 as a fragrance itself. It smells really good. It smells sweet, and there is occasions for this, but I wouldn't wear this. Probably wouldn't wear this to like the office or anything like that. You know what I mean? Because it is very sweet and everything like that. And I would probably give this an 8.5 out of 10. So, like, when you put everything together, I think that this one wins. I think this one is a little bit better when it comes to price to performance and everything like that. But this one is also a great pickup. If this one isn't available, don't be afraid to pick this one up, because you're gonna get the same results. The only time that you actually smell a difference is if you're like, you know, going one by one, and like I am right here. I have a 9 p.m. here, and then a Ramz Silver here, and I'm smelling it, and you could tell the differences like that. But if you just buy one, you're just gonna smell like a sweet, sexy, it's a good sexy scent. It's a very inviting. Girls love that sweet scent. It's very inviting to them. A lot of people have complimented me on this fragrance in my church, and in any parties I go to or anything like that. People compliment me on these fragrances. Don't be afraid. Just because they're cheap doesn't mean that they smell cheap. They're very good fragrances. So I would highly recommend that you take a look and try it. You talked about $15 to $20. I mean, come on. You spend more than that on lunch, you know. And this is a 100 milliliter bottle that's gonna last you a long time. Okay, so that's my review of Lattafa's Ramz Silver. I hope you like this type of content. I hope you like this review, and if you do, please consider subscribing to my channel. Leave a like on the video. I would greatly appreciate it, and leave a comment. Let me know if you have any of these. Do you like them? Do you have Ultra Male, the original one? Do you like that one? Let me know down in the comments, and if you have any suggestions on any fragrances that you would like me to check out, or things that you think are underrated or people don't give it as much love, please let me know down below. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. You all have a blessed day. Take care.